What is up, guys? FeelMercy here. Apologies about there not being a video yesterday. There is in fact one now to make up for it. There may be a video tomorrow morning, in fact, if I can do something. I'm not going to spoil it, but there will be a new series starting tomorrow, possibly, which is actually heavily requested of me. I just wanted to think of a new way in which I can make it original because it has been done before. So that is the case, and as you can see here, there is a mod here, which is here. He's not maxed, so he's obviously shit. He probably doesn't even know how to play the game, but he's just working for Jagex. So he's been talking with people, which is always cool, and he actually stood in the water fountain. They've got mod teleports, so they can teleport where they click practically. So, and there's one lone carnal dancer. I feel sorry for her, so I shall dance with her to make her happy. But what I want to talk about is the new update today, which was in fact the Lodestones and the tier 4 aura batch, which is always good. So if we have a look at the shop at the moment, as you can see, there's this new werewolf here. If we go to auras, my points are actually really low at the moment because I bought the where is it? Call of the Sea and the Greater Call of the Sea because it helps with the fishing, and I'm fishing at the moment, so that really helps. So as you can see, there have been a lot of the tier 1 auras have actually been reduced, tier 2 as well. They have lowered, in fact, the cost for wisdom, which increased all experience gained by 2.5%. That's only for 30 minutes though, not really worth it. As you can see, they released the tier 4 batch, which is nice, although they cost shitloads of points, so I'm not going to get any of these anytime soon. Supreme Call of the Sea, 58k points for a 10% boost. Nah, I really don't think I'm going to bother. Aegis is quite interesting, creates a protective shield. I think it basically stops 10% of all damage for you for 30 minutes. Not that great, to be fair. It's about a third effective as Divine without the prayer drain. If we have a look at effects as well, really pointless. Glowing eyes, basically, for 18,000 points. Not great, but one thing I do want to note with the auras is the fact that the Jack of Trays now costs 7,500 points. Extremely low considering how good and how used it is as an aura. So that's really good. So if you don't have the Jack of Trays, I suggest you get that. Emotes wise as well, they've lowered some of the emote cost. Storms now 2,000. Everything's really cheap at the moment actually. I've unlocked Ruffle for some reason. Don't know why. But if we also have a look, they've got Werewolf Transformation, which is new. What the fuck is it? Add to favorites. Nature's Might, Tornado. So these are new here. And they've actually added Rufflecopter as well. But you need to unlock Ruffle to get Rufflecopter. Also, if we have a look at costumes, they have the werewolf costume, the elven outfit, and I believe these might be new as well. I'm not sure, can't remember, but I know for certain these two are new. The elf costume and the elven outfits, I've not seen them yet, but 8,000 points is a lot of points, and I don't think I'm going to be wasting any points on costumes because I don't wear anything apart from things that benefit me skill-wise. Titles as well, they've released a few new titles, the Warrior, the Divine. Not too sure about them. Really not interested at all. The recoloring as well, the Mage's Book and the Top Hat and the Ancient Staff, 6,000 points to actually, well, access them for the recoloring. I don't use any of them. I won't be getting any of them, and I really don't think it's worth it. These are just special offers, which are basically loads and loads of reduced stuff. Another good thing is the penance score has been reduced from 22,500 to 17,250, which is great because for those of you who don't have it, it's that little bit closer. Now, one thing that I'm not happy about is actually the Lodestone network, which has been released today as well. The mod's still rambling on, which everyone's probably trying to bumlick the mod because, because it's a mod, and so they just want to get free stuff. well, at least they hope to get free stuff, which isn't going to happen. Mod Mark is a noob, content team leader, fair enough. So, well, at least he's interacting, so... Right, so anyway, what I was... getting off track, going off track. Yeah. Detouring, I don't know. But anyway, the Lodestone network, I'm not happy about. The fact, let's just teleport to Lunar Isle quickly. They have actually sort of changed the animation to the home teleport, which looks really cool. They've made it look really cool now. The way you kind of just disappear upwards and then end up on a Lodestone, which is quite interesting. But these, if you don't know, these are Lodestones. You can find them in certain places around RuneScape. All have their crests as well. So you've got places like Yanil, Ardown, Ardoini, whatever. Sears, Berthorpe, Edgeville, Varrock, Alcarid. This I'm not happy about as well. The fact that you can teleport here now makes the Camulet basically redundant. They actually, as well as today, they updated the Camulet and the Cramulet as well. So you can teleport outside Anharka's temple, like this, which is over here, I think. Oh no, not over here, actually down here. Yes, they updated it so that if you teleport using the Cramulet or Camulet, you'll end up outside Anharka's temple, which is over here. So yeah, you'll end up here once you teleport there. Now, as you've seen just now, the teleport, which is the Lodestone teleport to the supposed bandit camp, which is actually not in the bandit camp, basically means you can now turn on and off ancients. What this also means is that bandit scrolls, Jagex kind of forgot about. Bandit teleport scrolls, which are about 40k each at the moment in Grand Exchange, will probably crash horribly. They'll probably end up about 200 GP because everyone can teleport there practically for free. They haven't really thought about this at all. Another thing that is a bit odd is that if you teleport to, actually not Sears, there's also a Catherby teleport, which was only available on the Luna spellbook, which was readily used for farm runs. If you're on Luna, you use the Catherby teleport, which is on farm runs. But now the Catherby teleport, if you have a look, right in Catherby, so people basically farm runs. Look at this, straight at the herb patch. Nothing to it. It's once again, it's made the game easier, and you don't have to pay to unlock the Lodestone network. You don't have to pay. Basically, what I thought they could do is, if they're really on for implementing this kind of free teleportation around RuneScape, what they should have done, I think, is integrate it with the rune crafting skill. Because rune crafting is not something that people want to use, well, they don't really care about, to be fair. With rune crafting, there's no great unlocks. No one does rune crafting to benefit themselves. However, I think that if you'd done different tiers, so say this one required 5 rune crafting, this one 10, this one say 20, well, being Catherby, you should probably up it to about 70 because it's quite useful with the farming. It just encourages people to really unlock rune crafting, and also say, like, this one's really useful for ancients, this one's really useful for Luna. I think, you can make this 70, this one 80, or 80 and 70 vice versa, up to you. But I think they really should have integrated a skill with it, because at the moment you can literally run to the places, click on the Lodestone, and you'll have access to teleporting to there for free. Again, there's places like Edgeville, Varrock, Alcarid, which means that, things like the dueling ring that people used to teleport to Alcarid with, they used to go to the duel arena. This actually teleports you right near the bank if we have a look. So it's Jagex, although they've said that stuff like teleportation devices like tablets and actual teleports will be more convenient, I actually think that this teleport is a lot more convenient than the dueling ring, which I've got on at the moment. I'll show you. If we go to the bank, it's only here, not far at all. Yeah, if we go to the duel arena, which is in Alcarid, that people used to use to get to Alcarid, nowhere near it whatsoever. We have to run all the way down there, past the gnome glider, stuff like that. So I think that Jagex need to relocate some lodestones, or give them a requirement of rune crafting or something, because it kind of matches in nicely. Because if we do have a look at the lodestones, they do have this kind of, oh, obelisk, let's recharge it. I hate having odd numbers or anything like that. But yeah, so with regards to the lodestones, I think in some ways it is a good idea that you can, teleport for free if you need to. But I don't agree with the fact that it's free. There are, you know, this is in some ways for certain places. This is now the best method of teleporting for some activities like farm runs, especially. The lodestone network really helps. So I don't wholly agree with the lodestone network, being that it's got no requirements whatsoever. I do see where Jagex's coming from. The fact that if you are a new player and you want to get to certain places, you might not necessarily have the magic level, and therefore it does become a bit difficult. And tabs can be pretty costly. But another one I want to show you quickly is the one which is, it's not Sears, it's Yanil. Prior to this update, if you wanted to teleport to Yanil, you'd have to use the Yanil House Teleport tablet, or you'd have to use your house in Yanil, the easiest way to get there, or the Watchtower. Now, the Yanil Teleport is actually right outside the gate to Yanil. Really, really convenient. Especially if you want to get to, say, a house portal, or say, you need to get to Yanil. It's really readily accessible. But prior to this, the Watchtower teleport, which was probably most commonly used by those people who haven't done the Love Story quest, you basically have to go under this wall, under this shortcut here, and it would be at the top floor of this building here. So it's well out the way, and that was an actual teleport requiring magic level. Now this one doesn't require a level of any kind, and it is free to teleport to. So I just think that these kind of things that Jagex haven't really thought about, they've kind of forgotten once again to basically have. By the way, my Goliath gloves are shit. I can't one hit anything at all. But they haven't really thought about old teleports. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here because it's quite long and no one wants to hear me rambling on for 12 minutes. So that will probably be it. But like I said, there will be a new series probably tomorrow morning, prior to me going to college, because I won't have any time whatsoever to do another video on the Wednesday, because Wednesday is, as some of you may know, is my busiest day of the week, apart from Friday when I'm actually socially busy, as it were. So yeah, I think that the Lodestone network's beneficial. It's making RuneScape easier, but they've not really thought it through, to be fair. So I shall catch you guys tomorrow.